What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look today at the Michigan Wolverines, the University of Michigan, going into the 2021-2022 NHL season. This is an absolute powerhouse, and not just because they have the 2021 first overall pick, Owen Power. No. This team is stacked, and once I name some of these guys that have been drafted and picked and some of the awards they've won already in the NCAA, you know how good this team will be going into this year. So let's take a look at the University of Michigan. So, obviously, the obvious ones being their draft picks here in the 2021 NHL Draft. It is a big list of guys that are prospects in the NHL right now. So, obviously, we're going to start off with the first overall pick, Owen Power, the 2021 first overall pick, a member of the Buffalo Sabres. This guy is an absolute monster. He's projected to be a very, very talented top pairing defenseman. Now, he may not be the franchise defenseman that some people may be expecting at a number one pick, but Owen Power will be a really nice addition to that Buffalo Sabres blue line. But he will be going back to the University of Michigan in this fall here in 2021. So that's it for the first overall pick. Now we go on to the second overall pick in the same draft here in 2021. No, I'm not messing with you. He is also playing at the University of Michigan. Matt Beniers. First pick overall, well, the first pick ever for the newest franchise in the NHL, the Seattle Kraken, and they select Matt Beniers. He was committed to Harvard. He was going to play there last year, but because of the pandemic, Harvard did not play. The Ivy League schools division did not play. So Matt Beniers said, you know what, it's my draft year. I could be a pretty good hockey player. He ended up going to Michigan, and things worked out pretty well for Matt Beniers. So, another guy that definitely his stock rose a lot this year. But now he is the second overall pick. So now we're talking about the first and the second overall pick playing at the University of Michigan this fall. Oh yeah, and to continue that along, no, the third overall pick didn't, but the fourth overall pick is also playing at the University of Michigan. He was committed to the University of Michigan, and Luke Hughes, will be playing this fall for the Wolverines. He was the fourth overall pick going to the New Jersey Devils to play alongside with his brother Jack Hughes. So now we're keeping score here. The first overall pick, the second overall pick, and the fourth overall pick in the 2021 NHL Draft are all going to be at the University of Michigan this fall. I know. Yeah, that's crazy. And we're going to add to that Kent Johnson, who is going to be playing, probably not this year, in the NHL, a lot like these other guys. He's also at the University of Michigan. You know where he was picked? 5th overall. So, let's keep score of this now. The first, second, fourth, and 5th overall pick in the 2021 NHL Draft will be playing at the University of Michigan. That is absolutely insane. And he is a prospect of the Columbus Blue Jackets. So, there you go for that. Now, looking at some division winners from last season from the University of Michigan, Thomas Bordeleau won NCAA Division I Rookie of the Year. You also have Brendan Brisson, who we're going to talk about in a minute, but he was a 29th overall pick, a first-round pick by the Vegas Golden Knights back in 2020. John Beecher, a 30th overall pick in the 2019 NHL Draft, another first-rounder taken by the Boston Bruins. Eric Porcheo, a 2019-2020 USHL Goalie of the Year, a Buffalo Sabres prospect. So, let's go into some of these other names. Jacob Truscott, a Vancouver Canucks draft pick back in 2020, 144th overall, a 5th round selection. Brandon Brisson, we already talked about him. Maki Samuskevich, a Florida Panthers draft pick here in 2021, 24th overall. That's another first-round draft pick. Eric Cicciolini, a New York Rangers 2019 7th-round pick, 205th overall. And Eric Porcheo, who we just mentioned, a Buffalo Sabres draft pick back in 2019, 67th overall. And he is a third-round selection. That is insane. This University of Michigan team is going to be stacked. And not to mention, they had news earlier this week that another player that was projected to go at the top of the draft in 2023, projected top 5 pick in the 2023 NHL entry draft, Adam Fantili, has committed to the University of Michigan and is scheduled to play for the 2022-2023 season. So they are just going to get more loaded. And a little bit of a nugget on top of that, this Adam Fantili kid is going to be playing with the Chicago Steel this year in the USHL. Who else played there? That's right. We are talking about Matt Coronado, who was a first-round draft pick this season. I don't remember where he got drafted. Was it the Flames? I think the Flames drafted him, a Long Island, New York native. And first overall pick, Owen Power. He also played with the USHL's Chicago Steel. So you look at the Chicago Steel and the University of Michigan, they are powerhouses right now in the States in terms of bringing players in. And yeah, this team is absolutely stacked. The question is, are they going to be a great team? Because the interesting thing is, you look at this past season, NCAA season, the best team on paper, you would argue, was the Wisconsin Badgers, who had Cole Caulfield, an early draft pick of the Montreal Canadiens. They also had Alex Turcotte, LA Kings prospect, and they also had Dylan Holloway, a Nashville Predators first-round draft pick. So you look at those three guys, or Edmonton Oilers, either Oilers or Nashville. I don't remember where Holloway went. All three of those guys were big-name first-round draft picks, and they didn't do so well last season. They pretty much sucked. They were supposed to be a really good team, and they weren't able to meet the expectations. But because of how stacked and how deep this Michigan team is, are they going to be able to be that absolute powerhouse this season in the NCAA? And you look at some of those teams there, they're in the Big Ten. You got teams like Ohio State, Michigan State, Penn State, Wisconsin. I don't know how good Wisconsin's going to be this year, but I know Michigan is going to be the favorite this year. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is Michigan, the University of Michigan, the stacked team in the States right now? Or is it a team like the Chicago Steel? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL and more videos just like this one, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.